The situation we're just living in represents a huge failure of mankind. Mankind should seriously make an examination of conscience. We are completely losing any kind of spiritual or ethical landmarks. A man without soul and spirit is just an incomplete creature. What makes the difference in being human is being real human with all the aspects of being human. We should all look at ourselves. How much do selfishness control our minds and instruct our actions? How much is inclusive in our thoughts the conception of the other human beings? Nowadays almost everything is going in a brutal and worrisome direction. What kind of world are we leaving to our sons and daughters? Is there anyone who is strong enough to redirect his consciousness in favor of the other's benefit? The curious and incomprehensible thing is that this small, tiny world could allow everyone to be satisfied and happy, but this is not gonna happen because it is often said that a small number of people is trying to subdue the population for their own economic interests, and that's true indeed. But what can we do to make this place a better world? We need to acquire consciousness. We have so many available tools, it just takes a couple of minutes to grab them and then develop them in time. First, change your mind. You are not a victim. Sometimes it's possible you actually are, but do not think it this way. Stare at the mirror every day, and see yourself as you should correctly see, as a creator. Energy follows mind, mind and thoughts informs the matter. It's time for you to start creating your world with an act of courage. Second, neutralize your fears. Fear is the origin of evil things. Fear only survives if you fuels it. So do not be afraid, do not be scared of anything. Confront your fears and you'll realize that the best parts of your life are beyond the fear. Do not suppress them, do not control them, just neutralize them and be conscious they are part of our life. It is not easy, but it's simple, simpler than one could think about. Third, meditate. Use this powerful ancient technique to achieve results such as balance yourself and get a center. Getting a center makes you stronger and confident and allows you to take the best decisions in your life, making possible what fear makes you think it is impossible. There is plenty of tools and sources to acquire the ability to meditate correctly. For example, long time ago many masters such as Djwhal Khul through the manuscripts wrote by the hand of Alice Bailey gave us precious informations about powerful use of the mind and meditation. Use them. It's a treasure we have as a legacy. Universe is always talking to us. In the ancient myth, Saturn, the Grand Master, is always trying to educate us. He often uses rough or hard methods, but he is good indeed, and does want the evolution of our soul and mind. He wants us to open the mind to the upper levels, and, though it could be hard sometimes, his intent is good. The myth says that he always puts yourself in life in front of the same crucial problems until you solve them. But once you do, he turns around and smiles. Face your fears, neutralize them, go further. Change your world. It is almost impossible to find a natural place where light is completely absent. Search for that light. That's the beginning of the journey, and you will see that following that light you will find a broader and peaceful way. All these words are not only motivational or rhetoric. Try to think about yourself as a small matter in a huge, infinite universe that is so big that its dimension is enough to make us realize how small we are. At the same time that consciousness of the little is the premise of our giant actions. Relativizing the problems is one first step to achieve goals. We are mind, spirit, emotions, ethereal and physical body. Each one of these needs to be cared for and fed. You cannot only survive eating only material food. Somewhere, sometimes your soul in a way or another will start to get thirsty. The same thing for your mind or your heart. We are not only physical bodies needing to accumulate selfish gold, money and stuff for ourselves. We could be the expression of universal light. Only in this way we will reach that evolution of the society where we're not more just individual but real, supportive community. Think about last events about the so-called COVID-19 pandemics. The solution is in the collaboration, the mutual support, joining the minds and the intellectual resources to reach more and more goals. Look at how silly mankind can be. Almost everyone is praying not to be infected. Not me. Oh please not me. Almost every pharma industry is rushing for the search of a possible clumsy vaccine to earn the best money ever made in the history of an infectious disease. How many researchers are really honestly thinking about saving lives? Every scientist does not consider the other point of view. Everyone seems unavoidably intended to destroy the other point of view, while no one understands that cooperation is the most powerful tool we have in our hands. The so-called scientific community proved to be partially uneducated, and properly proved to be neither scientific nor community. Humility baths should probably be mandatory for all. Where is the kindness for the patients? Where is the gentle and holistic approach that every patient deserves? Hospitals became industrial assembly lines. This is not what the patients need. They need attention, care, love, not a mechanical workshop as for car engines. Only mutual help can support us. If we will keep on just thinking about our small selfish context, we will fail. Governments are proving that they are not really interested about the population. They're doing their own economic and political interests. The recipe to neutralize all the evil that surrounds us consists in not taking part to evil itself. Be creative, be soul-centered, be ethic. Change your behavior. Help your friends and colleagues. Fight for a peaceful world also if it costs pain or suffering. Use the tools we have available: meditation, mindfulness, yoga exercises. Study hard the ancient text of the masters. Don't dismiss the precious legacy of the richest peaceful cultures of Eastern knowledge. The solution is us. It's not easy, but it's simple. You are the solution, we are the solution. Are you ready to face your fears? Are you ready to get out of your comfort zone to reach higher grounds? Are you ready to involve yourself in this challenge to become better and allow your soul to improve his path to a higher elevation? The answer is you. You go create the reality. Energy follows mind and thoughts informs the matter. Start your journey. And you will discover its infinite, amazing path.